Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
For Alabama,
this line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Gets loose now and heads downfield. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. You come out into playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense to get in.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back in motion now. We'll try to run it with the option. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Hands off to the left. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Bringing pressure. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Prentice. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Look at him run through those tacklers. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using his legs, it's Blue. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, tie.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play.
29 Philly.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Let's go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Texas. A strong game by this quarterback.
Kristen, timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The game makes it second and medium. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Hit as he released it. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. In their own territory, coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He finds his man. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6. Potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Powers through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is great defensive football. Get out on the edge, use your shoulders, wrap up, and take control of that defender. Use that hit stick for a big loss.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12.
Get set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?